need to get home. I need to get home. How will I go?
Hey guys, my name is Darren, otherwise known as Sparky, and in 1567, the man said to have the longest beard in the world died after he tripped over his beard running away from a fire. So that is a fun fact for you, but let's go straight into the video. So welcome back to My Pro in the VFL. I am with Real Madrid, and this is the second episode, and we're going to go straight into action. We've got the same team from previously. No changes because we just haven't conceded. We've kind of been scoring a lot of goals, and we just want to continue that. So basically, the first game is against VFL Atletico Madrid, a very solid team, always going to be up the table with us, hopefully. And yeah, they're a very good team. So we start off very early on here, and the keeper makes a fantastic save. He's got massively long legs, probably a little bit abnormal, but he got down well. Now I'm down the bottom side here, just putting pressure onto them, and I do a really good pass to myself. I obviously panicked a little bit and ran after it like a 5-year-old does in the football pitch. But yeah, we go straight back and hit them when we can. We're just trying to get shots raining down on them. We want to start well, start aggressive and keep going. Aronev, absolute delicious ball, and Matty is on hand. Sorry, yeah, Matty's at left wing and not Joe Man. Both completely informed players and great players, but we had to switch things around to get people warmed. I don't know what happened, but basically Matty's playing at left wing. So we get the first goal. Now obviously we want to stay concentrated, stay compact, and just try and get a second and hopefully just see the game out, just do what we can. So I'm robbing there with a great finish. It took a little nick off the player, so maybe it wouldn't have gone in, maybe the keeper would have saved it. But if you don't shoot, you don't know what's going to happen, and that's exactly what happened. He shot and it went in. So a bit of luck for our side, and we just got to keep going and maybe pull out a third goal. So Matty's through here, and he does. He literally does exactly what I said, as if I know what's going to happen. And yeah, he gets a nice little finish into the corner. A great ball again by Robin. He is absolutely on fire. He is continuing his fine form. We go straight again here. Ball placed back in from Robin again, and Gringo is on hand to do another finish. And this is all before half time. So obviously things have been going well for us in this early stage. We've kept on the form, we've kept on the scoring, and again, like I said, we're dominating the game. We haven't conceded yet. We don't want to concede, obviously, and we sort of keep going, just stay concentrated for the second half and hopefully get some more goals. We need the goal difference because other teams are scoring a lot of goals around us as well. So we had the early chance there in the second half, and I come across here and just completely take him out and the ball, and I thought it was quite good timing of the tackle, but whenever I do that I usually end up losing the ball anyway. So that's in the game. We won 4-0, a great start to the weekend, and that's my stats for you. Nothing too impressive, but just doing my job at the back, and that's what all I need to do really. So we go into the first game on Saturday, second game of the weekend, and again we've got Matty at left wing, exactly the same team as before. Started strong before, so we're going to keep going and hopefully pick up the points again. So we're playing in VFL Espanol, so if I pronounce that wrong, and yeah, this is obviously a game we want to start off well in and hopefully carry on our form like we always want to do. But it was a little bit sloppy, if I'm being honest with you. We didn't really get going, and they surprised us very early on. We were under a lot of pressure. The defensive line there was pretty retarded. It was blooming hokey cokey going on, whatever that dance is called, and it was in out people all over the place really. So we just had to try and get rid of their pressure and just trying to get control of the game, and we weren't really doing that. We were just trying to get in the way of their crosses. They were doing really well exploiting it. Again, not concentrating on the corner, and Ben makes a great saving goal. That's how wobbly and shaky we were. We just weren't stable, but we go to the other end and get a shot there, just misses, and we know we just had to hit back, but again they come back at us, and they're really doing well to force things in the defence. It just wasn't comfortable at all, and we said that and we needed to change that. But Hood gets a great flick on, and Robin, against the run of play, gets a goal, and we're 1-0 up after that very early dodgy start, and that is obviously fantastic. It really helps us with the pressure. We can relax maybe a bit more, but it comes straight down the wing after saying that, and clear the box and the ball in the box, sorry. And we go straight over, another fantastic ball, a little sweat across, and we get really lucky. It does hit the defender again. Obviously Robin's got a little bit of a knack for hitting it off their players and going in, but yeah, a 2-0 lead, and we weren't really expecting this because they were a solid team and that was the thing, but they kind of just crumbled. And Robin again with his hold-up play was absolutely on point, and we just go and smash another goal in from Matty. And like I said, our attacking players are just on fire at the moment. Everything they're doing is just working out for them, and it's really good to see, and it's a very confident thing for everyone around us. It just really gets us going. So again, just before half time, we're now 4-0 up, and as you saw from the first 20 minutes, no one would have expected this because we were against the ropes, so to speak. So get another goal there. Again, it's just for half time. Aaron here. Oh, what a goal. We were, 5-0 up before half time, and it was a pretty unbelievable strike. And this is something we always say, I probably said in the last episode as well, if you get the chance to shoot, because if that happens, people will go nuts, and it really does trouble the keepers. They're not comfortable with the shots coming in, and sometimes people like to pass their way through into the goal, and like I said, just shoot, you never know what's going to happen. And that, we're 5-0 up at half time, and it was a nice situation to be in, I'll give you that. And corner comes in here. We managed to just put enough pressure for him to miss it. Again, he's running at me, I'm jockeying back, and just managed to get Absolute beautiful finish. And like I said, everything we're hitting is going in, so we're now 6-0 up. And we don't, in the past, we've not really been that much of a goal scoring team. We usually get 1 or 2 and kind of keep it tight, and that's it. But no, sorry, we're 7-0 up. I didn't even know, I can't count again. But God, so 7-0. We won 7-0 basically against Espanol. And it was a great game. I got 5 interceptions that kind of showed the way they were playing, and it just works. Everything works, and it was fantastic. So 2 wins out of 2. We've got a ton of goals. We've got no goals conceded. Things are going well. So we go into the second game of the Saturday, which is against, I will find out for you, in Almeria. Now, Almeria, again, hadn't lost a game at this point. They were unbeaten, so we knew, again, this is going to be a very hard game. I think people don't really understand that Spanish teams are really unpredictable. They are very strong. There's a lot of strong teams out there, and this is just one of them, and there's a lot of goals that are happening in the game, so I don't know what point I'm trying to make here. But anyway, we're playing Almeria, so we go straight back into that, and we get the ball across there, and they head it off the line, unfortunately. Really unlucky again, and got to keep getting into their faces. I again just try and do something, just get in their face, make it hard for them, covering the left hand side. Now this is from the corner, the Zoltan corner. I was running back, we're a little bit low in numbers, organisation wasn't just about there, end up clearing our lines, and I find I'm quite uncomfortable in that situation when I have to run back from corners. I always feel like I'm a very defensive minded person, but if I'm not up for the corner, I'm not going to score, and if I don't score, I'm going to get even more abuse than I do now when I am at the corners trying to score. So going into the second half, 57% possession, absolutely dominating, and it's going well. So they get the set piece, put the ball into the box, and luckily Ben is on his toes, ready to pounce and get it. We go up the other end. Robin takes a little tumble in the box, but get nothing for it. Now we're actually putting the ball in 90th minute, and Gringo with a fantastic header, and the relief, like I screamed in my stream. I think I was pretty ecstatic just to get that win. That kind of shows our mentality this season, is that when we're not doing so well, we are actually getting the results we need, and that's something that is a lot different from previous seasons. So we win 1-0 against Almeria. They were very unlucky, a very good team. I expect really like a lot of stuff to happen to them in the second half of the season. Just a great team in general, one a really nice bunch of lads. So now we're on to the Sunday games, I believe it is. So this is the first game of the Sunday. We have got 3 wins out of 3 and 0 goals conceded. Perfect so far. So I'm going to keep it going. So Aaron here is doing some willy-wallying down the right-hand side. He gets the ball, and unfortunately, I think Joe Man's back in the team now. He just misses his chance. Now, I believe they get a red card. I think I missed the replay for the actual tackle, so hopefully you saw it then. But it was pretty rash. It was a definite red card. He kind of just snapped his ankle in 3 ways. And he could have used his ankle to make some sort of building. I don't know what I'm going to go on about. Anyway, we take the quick corner, and unfortunately, it doesn't come in.
The fastest animal on land. The cheetah.
So I'm running after their player here.
At top speed, it takes about 3.5 strides every second.
So that happened. Basically, I ran back from the corner and just ran like a cheater and managed to get him before he got through into the goal. And here I missed an absolute sitter in front of the goal, story of my life in the attacking area, and We have to keep going. Obviously, it's 0-0. We just need that first goal. And generally, the gates will open. We can hopefully score some goals, but we've got to stay concentrated. I get the tackle in there and manage to stop their attack. Like I said, we had quite a lot of shots, but they're just getting blocks, and they're doing really well in defence. Again, the keeper, great save again. And this is kind of what was happening. It was a story because the keeper was on fire, the defenders were blocking everything in sight. But he put the ball in here, Johnny Hood here, he misses it, and I get the finish of dreams. People go mental, I went mental, everyone went mental.
Come on, sing our happy day. Oh, happy day. Come on, sing our happy day. Thank Jesus, why?
So yeah, that's my first goal of the season, and I didn't score many goals, hence why everything went crazy. So yeah, anyway, Aaron gets another goal. I think it's just before half time again, if my calculations are correct. And yeah, we go, I think it's a 2-0 up. Yeah, 2-0 up just before half time. It's obviously great. Now I've got to run across here, intercept the ball, and just play it out, play it safe. Don't do anything silly with it. Anyway, we keep going. HK here plays the ball with Aaron, takes the first time shot, and unfortunately just swerves past the post. So we're 2-0 up, and it's 14 shots, 9 on target to their 0. Absolute domination. Obviously, the red card helped us quite a lot, and we've just got to keep going. See, this is a game for our goal difference in a way. No offense to who was it we're playing again? I can't remember. Is it Granada? I think it was Granada. I'm playing Granada, and Granada. I don't know. I'm saying different things. But anyway, we get a 3-0 lead, and yeah, like I said, we need a goal difference because, like I said, other teams are scoring a lot of goals as well. This is a perfect game. Again, another, I think that was HK scored that, and it took a deflection again. So we keep going, we keep shooting, and things are eventually, shots are turning into goals. And it's quite nice to have that little change for once. So Robin does a really good bit of skill there, gets into Aaron, Aaron just shoots, and unfortunately the keeper, he couldn't stop it. Again, we put the ball in the box, Robin there, unfortunately a shot gets saved, and we miss the actual follow-up. We keep going, still plenty of time to get more goals, the ball's played through. Joe, man, takes it past keeper, so composed, and it was just a nice, tidy finish. And yeah, we're 5-0 up to the good, another high-scoring game by the looks of things. Obviously, from my point of view, we just don't want to concede, and we end up winning 5-0, pretty much. That was the match for you. So a 5-0 win, again, another clean sheet, another win. We're on a 4 out of 4 so far. Can we make it 5? It'll be the first time in a Real Madrid shirt we've got 5 wins out of 5 in the weekend, if it happens. As you can see, that's my stats. Again, not a lot happening. Didn't really need to do a lot because we dominated the game so well. And yeah, we're doing so well. We're doing everything we need to, and that is just perfect as a team and as a player. It just helps, and everything is just going great in the world. So we go into the final game of the Sunday, same team as before. And obviously we're after our 5th win, we're confident, and surely we can't mess us up, surely not, we're not the type of team, hopefully, to do that. So we are playing the one and only, let me pause this while it comes on because I can't remember who it was. We're playing the one and only Malaga, so yeah, we're playing Malaga pretty much. And they've always had a strong team, they're always there again, and we've got to take our chances again. And Robin, take a bow, my friend. His shots are just flying in at the moment. If he shoots, it's going to go in. That is the kind of form he is in. And like I said, it makes such relief as a defender for your players to do this up front. And it's just nice. And yeah, basically we get a penalty. Joe, man, I think did a little dribble in the box and got taken out. Pretty much, that's how it was. So 1-0 up quite early on the game to get the second. And we're kind of hoping again for another goal difference game. That's just the way our confidence is. We kind of have to expect that. We have to beat every team. So Robin takes it and he gets his 2nd goal of the game. And things are going well. Yeah, 2-0 up again early on the game. Surely we can't mess this up. Surely not. It's not us. So here's a little highlight for you. This is my composure for you. Press B and do that.
Have it. Oh, yes.
Zero tolerance in defence, that is how I do it. But yeah, anyway, we go up the other end, get another chance, and corners are always dangerous for us if we hood in the box. And yeah, I'm back to my normal, dangerous, lethal ways in the box of missing absolute sitters. So that one goal wonder was the end of my season for goal scorers, apparently. So anyway, we go to the other end. I want to quickly forget about that. Robin takes a shot, hits the post, unfortunately. That was his hat-trick chance there. Again, zero tolerance for me in defence. Press B, I don't care. I just want to get rid of the ball. Now, we're really on. I think we were quite lucky there not to give away a penalty. I think Jack at right back thought it would be a penalty as well. And thankfully got away with it. So we won 2-0. Pretty much, that was really quick, that game. And we won 2-0. And 5 wins out of 5, 5 clean sheets, perfect weekend, everyone's happy. Now we just want to go into the cup game, which was tonight, and I'll do that for you upcoming in the future for a little mini special episode. And yeah, this is the table at the moment. We are right there in the mixer with, I'm going to say Villarreal, and I can't pronounce the name, I'm so sorry. But anyway, only conceded 3 goals since the Friday game. And that is it, guys. So I hope you enjoy. Please let me know what you think, and take care. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen and goodbye.